Look at the intervals in which f dash x greater than 0 are called intervals in which f of x increases. That means, suppose you have to find for a function in which interval it is increasing, then the intervals in which f dash x greater than 0 are called intervals in which f of x increases. Suppose example, suppose next point you write. Number 1 this is, number 2 f dash x less than 0 are called intervals in which f of x decreases. Look at suppose example. Find intervals in which increases comma decreases. Suppose, right? So where it increases, where it decreases. Suppose like this. You first find f dash x. F dash x is what? 2x minus 5. Number 1. F dash x greater than 0. 2x minus 5 greater than 0. What is the x values in which interval? So that means x belongs to 5 by 2 comma infinity. 5 by 2 comma infinity. That means we can say that f of x increases in 5 by 2 comma infinity. 5 by 2 comma infinity. F of x increases in this interval. Or otherwise we can say f of x is in some cases monotonically increasing. He can give like this also. Monotonically increasing. It is also same as increasing only. When it is an increasing function, it is also called monotonic function. In this interval, this function is increasing. When it is increasing function in that interval, it is also called monotonic function. When the function increases or decreases in that complete interval, it is called monotonic function. Increasing means just add, monotonically increasing also you can say. So next second, f dash x less than 0. That means 2x minus 5 less than 0. 2x minus 5 less than 0. That means x less than 5 by 2. So f of x decreases in minus infinity to 5 by 2. Minus infinity to 5 by 2. Or we can say f of x is monotonically decreasing. Monotonically decreasing in minus infinity to 5 by 2. Minus infinity to 5 by 2. That is how to calculate intervals in which f of x increases, decreases. If you see the graph, this one, graph will be like this. Look at it. Graph is a parabola. So this is vertex x equal to 5 by 2. X equal to 5 by 2. Look at here. This is minus infinity. From minus infinity to, if you look at the graph where it is decreasing, where it is increasing, you can easily say from here to here downfall. That means from minus infinity to 5 by 2 downfall, decreasing. Then from 5 by 2 to infinity increasing simply. That means from minus infinity to 5 by 2 monotonically decreasing. From 5 by 2 to infinity it is monotonically increasing. From the graph downfall means decreasing, rising means increasing, like this in the interval. Suppose if we ask, if we ask like this, minus 5 by 2 comma 5 by 2. Minus 5 by 2 comma 5 by 2. Is it increasing or decreasing? Wait. Minus 3 comma 3. He has asked like this. Minus 3 comma 3. Minus 3 is where here. 3 is where here. 3 is here. This is 2.53. This 3. So look at minus 3 to 3 graph is this. From minus 3 to 5 by 2 decreasing. Look at minus 3 to 5 by 2 decreasing and 5 by 2 to 3 increasing. In that case, in this interval, both increasing and decreasing are there. So you have to write neither. Now, if both are there, neither increasing nor decreasing. Neither increasing nor decreasing. This is called non-monotonic function. Non-monotonic function. If in the given interval, if it is completely increasing, it is called monotonic function. In this interval, if it is completely decreasing, then also monotonic function. If in this interval, some interval increasing, some interval decreasing, it is called non-monotonic function. Non-monotonic function. So that means in this interval 5 by 2 to infinity f of x is monotonic function. Monotonically increasing. In minus infinity to 5 by 2 it is monotonic function. Monotonically decreasing. Look at next. Finding intervals there is procedure. Okay. F of x increases comma decreases. Procedure is first point. Find critical points. Find critical points of critical points means I will tell. Look at critical points of f of x. Critical points means the points where f dash x equal to 0 or f dash x does not exist. F dash x does not exist. That means not differentiable. These are the points at which not differentiable. We know where it is not differentiable. Previous chapter that is. That means the points where f dash x equals 0 or f dash x does not exist are called critical points of f of x. Those points for f of x you have to find out. So then second, list So this critical points I will always indicate like CPs. Critical points, CPs. List the CPs. List the CPs on number line. On number line. That means x-axis. On number line. That means x-axis. Number 3. Give the sign of f dash x. Sign means either plus or minus. Give the sign of f dash x in the intervals so formed on number line. Just like wavy curve method. Give the sign of derivative. F dash x function will be there in the interval so formed on the number line. Number 4. Plus intervals. In plus intervals, f dash x greater than 0. That is, in plus intervals, f dash x greater than 0. That means f of x is increasing. In minus intervals, f dash x less than 0. That is, f of x is decreasing. F of x is decreasing. Look at here. So whenever function is given, you have to find where it is increasing or decreasing. Means you have to find the intervals in which f dash x greater than 0, f dash x less than 0. For that procedure is find the critical points. That means the points where f dash x equals 0 or f dash x does not exist. List them on x-axis. If you list, then intervals will be formed. In each and every interval, give the sign for f dash x, whether it is positive or negative. Let us take an example. Find the intervals of increase comma decrease of first question. F of x equals to x cube minus 3x square minus 9x plus 5. 9x plus 5. You have to find the intervals in which f of x increases, comma decreases. First step is derivative. Find derivative. 3x square minus 6x minus 9. Always write this in the factorized form such that it will be convenient. Always keep it in the factorized form. 3 into x minus 3 into x plus 1. Always keep that in the factorized form as simplified as possible. So now critical points. First, next step is critical points. F dash x equal to 0. Critical points. What you will get? 3 comma minus 1. 3 comma minus 1. So this is number 1. F dash x does not exist. Does not exist. There won't be any number where it will become infinity. Where it will become infinity, is there any denominator is not there? No, denominator is not there. That means no points. Derivative exists everywhere. No points. If denominator is there, suppose x minus 2, then at x equal to it will become infinity. That also we will list here. So for this function, there are no points where f dash x does not exist. So how many critical points are there? 2 points. So take the number line. Take the number line. X-axis. Mark these critical points. -1, 3. -1, 3. Just as an x-axis. Right? How many intervals are formed? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. First interval till -1, and then -1 to 3, and then 3 to infinity. This is called, this number line is called sign scheme of f dash x. Sign scheme or sign of f dash x. This number line indicates sign, whether f dash x is positive or negative sign. Sign of f dash x or sign scheme of f dash x. Look at -infinity to -1. Take one number except -1. -2, let us say. Right? -2. Substitute in f dash x whether it is positive or negative. Just like wavy curve method. -2, if you substitute, this is 3 into -5 into -1. So that means positive. That means in this complete interval, f dash x will be positive. Any value you take, -3 you take substitute, 3 into negative, positive. So any value from here to here, derivative will be what? Positive. Next, -1 to 3. You take any value, -1 to 3, let us say 0. 0 means what? 0 means if you substitute 0, 3 into -3 into 1, negative. So next, 3 to infinity. 3 to infinity means what? 4 you substitute, you will get positive. That means this number line gives where f dash x is positive, f dash x is negative. Look at where it is positive, from -infinity to -1 it is positive. Right? So from 3 to infinity it is positive. Where it is negative, from -1 to 3 it is negative. That means we can say f dash x greater than 0. What are those intervals? Plus intervals. X belongs to -infinity, comma -1. These points you write in open interval. These numbers are there, you write in open interval. At that point it will be 0 derivative. Union 3 to infinity. 3 to infinity. 3 to infinity. That means f dash x positive in plus intervals. That means you can say f of x increases in -infinity to -1 union 3 to infinity. 3 to infinity. Look at next, f dash x negative. F dash x negative means this interval. X belongs to -1 comma 3. -1 comma, these numbers including the open interval. Right? So therefore we can say f of x decreases in x belongs to -1 comma 3. -1 comma 3. So these are the intervals in which f of x increases. This is the interval in which f of x decreases. Just simple, find f dash x, keep it in the factorized form. Right? Critical points f dash x equal to 0. These are, list them on x-axis. So after listing, there are 3 intervals formed. In each interval, you take one x value and then substitute in f dash x, not in f of x, f dash x. So you got positive, negative, positive. Positive intervals means increasing. Negative intervals means decreasing. Negative intervals means decreasing. Look at here. Derivative positive intervals written, derivative negative intervals written. Suppose you can write like this also. You can write like this also. F of x Always write greater than 0 intervals. F of x increases. F of x increases in. Look at, you got open interval here, minus infinity to minus 1, right? You can also write minus infinity to minus 1. This answer, instead of open interval, he will give closed interval in the answer. Union 3 to infinity. 3 to infinity. You can write closed interval also. Always you write like this: derivative greater than 0, derivative less than 0. He can give increasing in this interval as well as increasing in minus infinity to minus 1 closed union 3 to infinity. He can give like this also. I will explain why. F of x decreases in these values, he will include in the closed interval. I will explain why. Even if it is given correct only, it is given correct only, no problem. Always while writing, you are doing this problem, you write open interval always. In the answer, if it is given like this also, it is correct. Why it is? If you look at the graph of that one, you will have an idea. Look at minus infinity to minus 1, it is increasing. You have now told. That means, look at, I am constructing arbitrarily graph of that. Minus 1, 3, infinity. Minus infinity to minus 1 increasing. How the graph will be? Tentatively I am drawing. Minus 1. From minus infinity to minus 1, graph will be like this. So then, minus 1, 2, 3, it is decreasing. Let us say graph is like this. Decrease till here. Right? Look at minus infinity to minus from bottom to top increasing. Then at minus 1, 2, 3 downfall. Like this. Then 3 to infinity again increasing. Like this. Up. So if you look at here, minus infinity to minus 1. Minus infinity to minus 1. Closed. Only see this part. Only see this part. From till here to minus 1. Till minus 1. It is increasing. That means in closed interval minus infinity to minus 1. What is the graph? Till there. So it is increasing. At minus 1, derivative is not positive. Derivative is 0. But even though if you look at the graph, from here to here it is increasing only till minus 1. So that's why you can include in the closed interval also. Minus 1, 2, 3 you look at. Minus 1, 2, 3, this is the one. At minus 1 derivative is 0, at 3 derivative is 0. Minus 1, 2, 3 if you observe the graph, decreasing only. That's why even though you got open interval, in this interval it is asked, if you look at the graph, that is decreasing only. So then 3 to infinity, look at 3 to infinity, how is the graph? This is the graph. So you got open 3 to infinity. Look at closed 3 to infinity. What is the graph? This is the graph. From here to here it is what? Increasing. That's why first we will write these intervals. In the answer, if it is asked, we will write in the closed interval. This. Whenever increase, decrease means from now onwards, I will write these intervals. If in the answer closed means you write that also. So look at next problem. Suppose look at. You have to find where this function increases and decreases. Take another example. F of x equals to x by 1 plus x square. Look at, first find derivative. First step is to find derivative. F dash x equal to u by v, that is 1 plus x square into derivative of x1 minus x into derivative of 1 plus x square. 2x divided by 1 plus x square whole square. This always keep it in the factorized form, simplified form. Right? 1 plus x square minus 2x square. That means 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square whole square. Keep it in the factorized form always. Right? So first step is f dash x in simplified form. In simplified form. Next step is critical points. Critical points number 1. F dash x equal to 0. 0 means this equal to 0. That means 1 plus x into 1 plus or minus 1. These are the critical points where f dash x equal to 0. Next critical points are where f dash x does not exist. Derivative is becoming infinity, where this will never be 0 because denominator is positive. It will never be 0. So you won't get any x. You won't get any. You equate just denominator to 0. Denominator to 0. 1 plus x square equal to 0. You won't get any x. Right? X equal plus or minus 1. Now look at. You mark these points minus 1 plus 1 plus infinity. So this is f dash x sine diagram. The f dash x sine. Now three intervals are formed. First interval, second interval, third interval. In the first interval, let us give the sign. So in the first interval, minus 2 is there. Substitute here f dash x, whether it is positive or negative. Look at minus 2 plus 1. Negative. Look at minus 2 plus 1 minus 1 into 1 plus 2, 3 divided by, so 1, 2 square. That means you got negative value. You got negative value. This minus 1 to 1. 0 is there, substitute. 0 means this is 1, this is 1, denominator positive. Positive you will get. Next, in this interval x equal to 2. So 1 plus 2 into 1 minus 2 divided by positive quantity, negative. So therefore, in the first interval negative, in the second interval positive, in the third interval negative. That means now increase intervals. Increase intervals means f dash x greater than 0. Greater than 0 where this minus 1 comma 1. Decrease interval less than 0. Negative intervals 1 and 3. So x belongs to minus infinity comma minus 1 union 1 comma infinity. In this interval f of x increases. In this interval f of x decreases. Next. Last problem. F of x equal to x square e power x. Take this one. F of x equals to x square e power x. First target is derivative. Derivative uv. X square into derivative of e power x plus e power x into derivative of 2x. X square is what? 2x. That means take in the factorized form. E power x, if you take common, you will get x square plus 2x. That means e power x into x plus 2. Right? So this is factorized version of f dash x. Factorized version of f dash x. Now critical points. 0. If you equate that to 0, this will never be 0, comma minus 2. So these are the critical points. Derivative, there is no denominator, means f dash x does not exist points, you won't get anything. Minus infinity, minus 2, 0 plus infinity. This is f dash x sine. Right? So look at first interval, second interval, third interval. So in this interval you substitute minus 3. So minus 3 means what you will get? Minus 3 into minus 1 positive. So here minus 1 is there. If you substitute minus 1 negative, 2 minus 1 positive. This is always positive. Minus 0 to infinity 1 positive. That means increases in f dash x greater than 0. What is that? Minus infinity comma minus 2 union 0 comma infinity. 0 comma infinity. F dash x less than 0. X belongs to decreases. X belongs to minus 2 comma 0. These are the intervals in which f of x increases. These are the intervals in which f of x decreases. Okay, thank you all of you. Have a nice day. ఏంటమ్మా చెప్పు. ఏదమ్మా? ఆ, 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 ఆ. అవును. ఏది? అవును. ఆ, ఆ. ఎక్కడమ్మా లెఫ్ట్ లిమిట్ ఏమొచ్చింది? ఆ, అవునవును. ఆ, ఇప్పుడు దానికి ఇప్పుడు లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ 6 ఉంది, మధ్యలో ఎంత ఉంది? ల్యాండా. ల్యాండా ఎంత ఉంది అన్న? 7, అంతే కదా? అంటే లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ 6 ఉందిగా. లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ వాల్యూ తీసుకో, 6 ఉంది. ఓకేనా? మధ్యలో వాల్యూ 7 ఉంది. అటుపక్క వాల్యూ ఎంత ఉంది? 15. చూడు ఒకసారి. ఇప్పుడు 3 దగ్గరగా చెప్తున్నాం.